We are still trying to get you a green card by any legal means available to us. In this video, I'll talk about 2 ways that you can get a green card sponsoring yourself, self-sponsor green card. Bijoux Ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you enjoy or like those type of content, please don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Let's get right into it. 2 ways that can get you a green card if you don't have a family member who's a qualified relative, meaning US citizen or lawful permanent resident, or if you don't have an employer that is willing to sponsor you into a green card. What can you do? Basically, if you fit into those 2 categories, then you can be able to self-sponsor. Basically, apply for the green card on your own. Number 1 we are going to talk about is EB1A, okay? Extraordinary ability. If you are part of this category, please follow carefully. You must be able to demonstrate extraordinary ability in the science, art, education, business, or athletics to sustain national or international acclaim. So basically, you are well known internationally or nationally in your own hometown from this, basically in your home country, not just your town, but your home country. If you're not known internationally, you might be known in your country for having extraordinary ability, and you have to be able to offer proof of it. Okay, they have 10 criteria, but you can only offer proof of 3 criteria. If you meet those 3 criteria and offer proof, then you can start the process of sponsoring yourself. Okay, number 1, you must show evidence of receipt of lesser nationally or internationally recognized prizes or awards for excellence. 2, evidence of your membership in associations in the field which demand outstanding achievement of their members. 3, evidence of published material about you in professional or major trade publications or other major media. 4, evidence that you have been asked to judge the work of others, either individually or on a panel. Like those judges, remember those show when you're like a judge judging the work of other people because you're so well known nationally or internationally for your ability, extraordinary ability. Okay. 5, evidence of your original scientific, scholarly, artistic, athletic, or business-related contributions of major significance to the field. Evidence that your work has been displayed at artistic exhibition or showcases. Evidence of your performance of a leading or critical role in distinguished organizations. Evidence that you command a high salary or other significantly high remuneration in relation to others in the field. Evidence of your commercial success in performing art. So basically what they want to see is that you are on the top in your field. You are really the top, like the few percentage, like the few people who are on the top of their field. They have been able to demonstrate extraordinary ability, and they can prove it, not with all those 10 criteria that are just listed, but at least 3. Okay, I am going to leave all those criteria in the description box so you can read it for yourself. And if you feel like you qualify, please call my office or email me. Be advised that consultation fees apply, but email me so we can figure out if you can sponsor yourself instead of waiting for this, especially if the family base sponsorship is taking forever. But this one is like a shortcut. I'm not saying that it's gonna be like tomorrow you get it, but it's gonna take less time than the actually family-based application. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And now the second type, which the second category, because we only have like 2 categories where you can self-sponsor. Okay, the second category is the EB2. It's basically when an individual who are requesting the usual labor certification to be waived because it is in the interest of the United States. They call it interest waiver, national interest waiver. So basically you're asking the US, remember that if you are applying for employment-based type of green card, you have to show sponsorship, like an employer is willing to sponsor you. But in those 2 categories, we're just saying that you can self-sponsor. Okay, we talked about extraordinary ability, and now we are talking about national interest waiver. Basically, you are asking the US to waive that labor certification. So basically to waive that requirement that the employer has to show in order for you to be a sponsor. So if that one is waived and you're asking them because you are telling them that it's going to be in the interest of the government, and my work, the type of work that I do, okay, is basically going to help the American government. Okay, that's what you're trying to tell them. And then you have to meet 3 criteria for national interest waiver. Okay, first one is the proposed endeavor has both substantial merit and national importance. We already talked about it, that you are well positioned to advance the proposed endeavor. And then it will be beneficial to the United States to waive the requirement of a job offer and those the labor certification. Basically, you're just telling them, please waive those requirements of employer sponsorship, because the type of work that I do will be important to the American government. And you have to have at least a bachelor degree, master degree works well, or just extraordinary ability in your field. Okay, those are those 2 ways that you can get a green card. Remember, we talked about 25 ways in my previous video, and there are ways that you can get the green card, but you just have to meet at least fit at least in one of those categories. I am just gonna be trying as much as I can to bring those type of information to you. Those information are available on the USAS.gov website, but it's better when I come here and then just like summarize it for you. At least you have an idea if you fit in those type of categories. Okay, and if not, my friend, we're still waiting for the bill to actually pass the Senate. Remember that they told us that by April 15 we should know something. They should either pass it or not pass it. At least we have a deadline. Okay, we're waiting for it. If I have additional information, I'll come to you. I'm thinking about having not a live session yet, but just having those information, because it's pretty confusing. But I saw a summary from the American Association of Immigration Lawyers. So they have a fact sheet about the DREAM Act, Promise Act, and the Farm Work Force Modernization Act. So I'm gonna bring those fact sheets to you and just read it and just put it on display so that you will know if you qualify or not. Especially that we're waiting for the positive news. And then on the other side, we have the Dignity Act from the House Republican. So if I have a lot of details about, because when we're talking about it, it was a draft. So if I have a lot of detail about the finished product, I'll bring it to you again and then try to just summarize it. And sometimes with summary you miss a couple points, but we will try to have the actual test and just go with the test and then highlight important information. Okay, Bijoux Ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area, and this was US immigration as usual. And until next time, bye bye.